So Ryan, all ready for the new campaign?
Yeah, no, exciting. We've been back now the last couple of weeks pre-season, and the end goal obviously is to get the season started, and that's going to happen now on Saturday.
What's pre-season been like? Because it's notoriously tough, I think, with the manager.
Yeah, very intense. I think especially probably first week to 10 days was shock to the system. We all come back in good shape, I would say, but even with that, it's a difficult start of pre-season, but we've got through that with no injuries and everyone's ready to go.
And a good pre-season really is important, isn't it, fitness-wise?
Yeah, I think the main goal is obviously to get through it without any injuries and get as many minutes as possible. And I think as a squad we've done that. And yeah, it's just it all kind of comes down to Saturday, and the last couple of weeks kind of get forgotten about when it comes to Saturday, and we're just excited to get going, really.
How do you reflect on last season? Because that personally for you, it was a bit of a strange one, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was kind of stop-start for me. Obviously, I've just got to put that to one side. Obviously, I wasn't too happy kind of how it went for myself, but I've got to take that on the chin. It's got to do with me as a player as well, and I'm just excited for a fresh start this season.
Did you think you'd play for Morecambe again, that you'd be in the frame for selection at this point?
Going away at the end of last season, I knew in the off-season that I just had to do as much work as I could possible to give myself a fighting chance. In my head, I wanted to come back and stake my claim for Morecambe, obviously. Sometimes it's difficult, but I gave myself the best possible chance in doing a lot of work in pre-season, and I'm still here now, so I'm just excited to kind of get started, and hopefully I can stake a claim for a place in the team.
And when the manager put you and a number of other players as available for sale, how did that make you feel? Or are you trying to think, well, I've got to prove a point here?
Yeah, I think football is one of them industries that you're always proving a point, no matter what the situation is. But yeah, obviously there's quite a few of us put on the transfer list. We can't take it to heart. There's a reason why obviously the manager thought that we need to be put on it. But it's not personal. Football is not a personal environment. You can't take things personal. People have different opinions, and that's totally acceptable. For us as players, we just kind of knuckle down, put that to one side, and just carry on as you normally would. And yeah, prove a point, I suppose, will be one of the things that we had to do.
And do you think you're a better player now compared to last season?
Yeah, I'd say so. Obviously, I had a stop-start season last year. I had some difficult times that I'd pull my hands up and say. But this season, I'm just looking forward to the fresh start and to go again.
And the key thing is being part of that defence is to make sure there's not those problems of conceding goals that happened last season as a unit, really.
Yeah, of course. We want to solidify that and kind of keep clean sheets in games, clean sheets, get points on the board, and obviously it makes it a lot easier for the team when we're keeping clean sheets, because we've got exciting attacking players that always step up when needs be. So as a unit, obviously we've got to be a hand to do our part as well.
And I guess what you want to avoid as a club is last day of the season sort of fighting for your survival. You want to be better than that, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got to strive for better than that. I think we're all quite strongly motivated. As a squad, we know we've got a good squad, hard working squad at that as well, and we know we've got to do better than last year, and we're ready to put in the hard work.
And another big crowd on Saturday, lots of season tickets sold again. That makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's an exciting time. Obviously, you start the season, it's exciting every year, but more so this year, and it's going to be good to get the fans back into the ground. And when that whistle blows at 3 o'clock on Saturday, it all starts again for another season.
Mazuma